Farming Man here playing Farming Simulator 19 on the Millennial Farmer map. And oh, what's this? Is this corn ready to harvest over here? I would say from the looks of it is, everyone. So let's quick get in the vehicle here, take a quick commute to work here, and let's get these combines fired up here yet. Don't believe I've even gotten them out of the shop yet. Since last episode, by the way, in case you can't tell, probably pretty obvious, we've fast forwarded just a little bit of time here. We're now day 4 mid-autumn, so yeah, nice. Actually, day 4, I was worried we'd have to go to day 7. We didn't have to do that, so that's good. Okay, we'll just hop out of the truck here. There we go. And we're at work. Nice long commute there. Anyway, someone sent me this 1988 Ford Ranger. Yes, I'm a 1988 Ford Ranger. For those who watch my channel for a while, you probably know I actually have one of these in real life, a 1988 Ford Ranger. I don't have, I think this is what the extended cab or whatever. I don't have that, just the regular cab there. 7.5 foot, almost 8 foot box on it. But yes, looks very similar. Black, except I have the two-tone, so I've got the silver stripe along the bottom. Other than that, it looks pretty much almost identical to my truck here. I might be missing some parts back here, but oh well, minor details. Does not have an interior view. There is something in the interior, but we'll just leave it at that. There's something in the interior. I'm not actually sure how you can actually view the interior. Like I said, I do know there's something in there, so we'll leave it at that. Anyway, let's get the combines fired up here, everyone. Let's see once here. We want, what do we got here? John Deere S780. Sure, we'll take that one. I guess both corn and soybeans are ready to harvest here, so it doesn't really matter what we start with, I guess. But yes, you can see all these fields are ready to harvest. I don't see any germination failed spots here this time around. I don't know why that was. We planted a little later, maybe. I'm not sure. But yes, that's looking pretty good. I'm not sure what happened to 13 there, but anyway, don't know what happened there. The rest of our fields don't look too bad. We do have a bunch of withered and harvested sections, but other than that, like I said, most of this actually happened, it seems like, when the crop changed from the growing to the ready to harvest stage here, because I was kind of monitoring the fields, like, they're looking pretty good. Kind of like, field 12 here, a couple spots here and there. It's like, it's not too bad. Fast forward a couple more days till ready to harvest, and whoa, like, what happened to the fields here? They weren't looking that bad. I do know 9 looks like it's pretty good. Don't know why 9 looks better than the rest. I have no idea. 8 looks kind of awful. 6, yeah. Fields up here, I guess, don't look too bad. But anyway, don't think they look quite as bad as they used to. So we got a John Deere 9870 STS. We got a John Deere S780. And we also have a... hello, pipe. Let's see if we can get off the pipe here. Another John Deere S780 back here. So, looks like this plow probably was wandering around here. Let's see. Can I pick this up and just, like, move this? That's the one problem with these 27... 30s? 2720s. 2720s. They like to move around a little bit. The physics probably not set up properly on them. First start of the year in the game. Oh boy. For those of you watching some of the farming channels, by the way, pretty much doing the same thing in real life as well. Getting close to harvest. In fact, some farmers have already started. So, yes, beans. I don't know if I've seen any corn around where I live yet being harvested, but beans are definitely underway here this past week. Not today, unfortunately. It's kind of cooled off and raining today, but yes, this past week here was sunny, really beautiful weather out for fall time. So it looks like the crops are definitely doing some drying down. So anyway, let's get started on field 1 here. Combine all folded out. I suppose better unfold the combine here too, right? Yeah, that would probably be recommended. Got the John Deere I guess not an S, 716C, 716 header on here. Out combine. Okay, and we're harvesting. I missed a little section there already. Oh well. That must be, was that withered? That's probably the withered section there, yep. It's always a little bit annoying, if you ask me, that the fact that the combine doesn't actually, like, get rid of that. Obviously, real life, if there's something, it's going to go through the combine, everyone. The field's going to look like this unless you outright miss it. And at least in the game here, we don't have to worry about, getting out of the combine, checking for any header loss or any loss coming out the back of the combine. It's we maintain what, 100% in maximum efficiency here or something like that. Claims we're getting 210 bushels, 211.3 bushels an acre. To be honest, I don't think I've ever seen that number vary a whole lot, so I don't know. For the fun of it sometime, I should like just do like a couple of fields, like one's fully fertilized, one's got, only 2 applications of fertilizer, another one's got 1, another one's got no applications of fertilizer, one's got weeds coming out of nowhere, hasn't been plowed, hasn't been mined, just to see what the actual difference would be. As far as that number down there, I know in the game here, it will make a big difference, but I'm wondering if that bushel acre number actually would vary. We are filling up very quickly here. I think we better get a truck or a grain cart headed here this way. Probably start by harvesting this field here this episode. We'll see what's maybe next episode. We'll start breaking out some forest play work. Again, unfortunately, forest play no longer unloads you. If you're driving the combine and forest plays on the grain cart, I find that to be extremely disappointing. Maybe I should check to see if they updated that file. Probably not yet, but hopefully that is a feature they will add back in at some point. The only way to get around that at this point, I want to be to go back to an older, previous version of course play. Another withered section there. And there's a harvested section there. Should pay attention to that number there when we go through a section like that. See if that number actually changes a whole lot. It's actually kind of hard to tell. You're like really up above here. Kind of hard to tell where that or when that's going to happen. Oh boy, 91%. We're not even going to make it around the field. Well, that's got to be a good yield then, right? Unfortunately, I'm not sure actually how large this field is. Definitely not particularly large, I would say. Okay, and auto stop has automatically stopped us. The pipe has come out. Let's go get a truck, I guess. Or should we get a grain cart? Maybe we'll get a grain cart. Let's get a grain cart. That sounds fun. Yes. Well, yeah, we'll might as well take that. That'll haul a grain cart just fine. Again, we'll be using the Millennial Farmer looking grain carts here. The 1432s that are actually masquerading as 2032s. As they do hold, just a little over 2,000 bushels. And again, unfortunately, I'm not using my steering wheel and pedals here just as of yet. As I mentioned here in a couple of the previous videos, ended up with a nasty case of, I don't know, poison ivy, poison oak of some sorts on my feet here. So, figured it'd be best not to be using those here, at least for just a little bit. Makes it a little bit more difficult. Not quite as smooth for operating an articulated tractor like this, unfortunately, but oh well. Couple days here, I'll probably pull that steering wheel back out here again. Okay, grain carts unloading. First corn for the year coming off the map. You know what we need, everyone, is the displays like they have in real life along the side here, right? Shows actually how much is in there. Wonder if it would actually be possible to do that in the game. Not sure on that. In theory, I would think it would be possible. I don't know. So I think you can get that information up on these display. Well, actually, I don't know if you can get it up on these displays or not. Actually, good question. You know what? I'm thinking you actually probably can, everyone, because like tanks and stuff, you can have fill levels on them. So if you can do a fill level on a tank like that, I would think you'd be able to do it on a grain cart. Oh, I think we'll maybe do one more headland here. Maybe we'll set up GPS after that, start going up and down. Okay, there's the first time around the field finished. Unloaded once. We already are 24% full already. Okay, good. Unfortunately, as I've mentioned before, I don't plan on probably selling any of this corn. I debated if we should just like truck it down to the sell point, sell it outright. We might do some of that. We'll see once here. After we're done with this harvest, everyone, I plan on wrapping it up for this map here. I think we've done enough episodes on here. As I said, definitely enjoying my time on this map here. Really fun map to play on. There's a few minor bugs here and there. The biggest bug I probably know of Field 5. They're just, stay off the corner of that Field 5 or fix it. One of those two. Some other slight annoyances, like the silo system is just way too small. Ridiculously too small. It's probably huge by Giant's European standards, but by American standards, no, that is ludicrously small silo system. And I don't mean the actual physical size of it over there. I mean the actual capacity, what it's set to in the map here. Don't believe they fixed that with the update yet. Don't know if they intend to either, everyone. Like I said, by Giant's standards, it's extremely OP. By American standards, it is ridiculously, ludicrously small. So we've, of course, bumped that up by, I think, what did I add? 2 extra zeros? 1 extra zero. I don't know. Just one. I guess it was 1 extra zero. I think it was 1 extra zero on the main silo system and 2 extra zeros on the drying bin, maybe? Something like that. I forget exactly what it was. Like I said, we increased it significantly. Also, I still owe you folks a video on how to do that yet. I keep forgetting to do a video on that. We'll try to get that out here one of these days yet. If you want to increase the capacity of that silo system, it's not really that hard. Just a couple XML files you need to change. And you got to make sure, remember, to change it in both spots. And there are 2 XML files because you got a wet bin and a dry bin. It's not actually what they're called. I forget what the actual XML files are called. But the way I found them was just to look at the pictures and compare the pictures there. It's like, oh, yeah, okay, that's the pictures for the main silo, right? Ooh, coming up to a withered section here. So does the yield drop at all? Yeah, see, well, that's what makes me think. I don't know, that 211 bushels an acre there, I don't know what... It doesn't change, so it seems a little weird. Anyway, we're going to be full here again. Quite the same spot, just a little bit further back, but okay, not too far from the grain cart. Oh, I gotta say the 9RX with 3D tracks. That looks good, everyone. Now we just need to get some 3D tracks on the grain cart and some 3D tracks on like the 8RT, 9RT style tractors. Gotta say, once you go to those 3D tracks, everyone, I don't know, what do you want to call them, the flat, fake-looking 3D tracks, they do not look near as nice anymore. I guess actually that combine has them yet too, doesn't it? Wonder how hard it'd be to borrow some tracks off of this and put them on the combine. Are these the same tracks? I got 3 idlers on that one. Of course, different style drive, but... yeah, definitely a little bit different style, isn't it? Maybe it won't look quite right. I don't know. Definitely look a lot better with 3D tracks on it, wouldn't it? Yeah, okay, back to harvesting. Get a pretty good straight line here. Looks like I probably did. You know what? Let's get some GPS set up here a minute. Control S, or Alt-C, Control S. Show lines. Let's see once here with a 60-foot plant course load up. It looks like it did. And we'll just get auto width on that. There we go. And we're ready to rock and roll here. I won't bother turning it on just yet. Like I said, we'll finish this headland and then we'll turn that on and start going. We'll kind of use this as our reference point. If you're not using GPS in the game, everyone, by the way, you should definitely check it out. Really adds to the game, in my opinion, and also, in my opinion, should have been built into the game. Because, yes, unfortunately for you console players out there, it is a scripting mod. And scripting mods are strictly prohibited on the console, at least on the PlayStation consoles anyway. Scripts are obviously allowed on the console for anyone wondering. It's just third-party scripts, i.e. mods, are not allowed. And again, at least from what I've been told, it's mostly a PlayStation thing. Apparently, the Xbox is a little more open to third-party, modding scripts type thing. PlayStation is, I guess, strictly against it. Which, obviously, I can see why. Consoles, they want to keep their playing experience as clean and as good as possible, right? You're starting to introducing scripting mods, everyone. Yeah, things get interesting in the game here. That's where you usually see a lot of your mod conflicts. A tractor versus another tractor, they shouldn't ever conflict. It's when you start introducing scripts into those tractors, which basic tractors in the game you should never have to do. That's when you start seeing weird behavior. In particular, when I think of a good example of this, round balers in the game. Mod authors seem to like to stick a certain... Oh, what is the name of that script again? Okay, don't remember the name of the script. I'm going to just say mod authors like to stick a script in to round balers. And next thing you know, all the round balers in the game are producing the same type of bale. So, you stick a 6-foot baler in the game that has that script in it. Everyone, next thing you know, all your little 4-foot balers are also creating those size bales, which looks a little weird. And next thing you know, none of your auto load works with those 4-foot balers anymore either. So, is it needed? No, everyone. Mod authors are just being derps when it comes to putting that script in there, unfortunately. But slight annoyance, if you ask me. I've definitely had a lot of people report that issue. Yeah. Apparently, there's more than one baler mod out there that likes to stick that script in it. One I'm thinking of in particular, the one I fixed up was the John Deere. It was a 568. John Deere 568 baler that I fixed up that had that script in it. Done up properly here for Farming Sim 19 standards, it no longer has that script in it. Produces the correct size bale yet, but it's set to 19 standards and does not require the script to load it. I think it's probably something to do with the fact that Giants changed up ever so slightly how alternate bale sizes are loaded. Wow, didn't quite do a good stop there, did it? Interesting. So mod authors who are not paying attention, rather than setting it up properly, we'll just stick this script in here and use that to load the bales. Great idea until the fact that script replaces all the bales in the game with that bale type. Not a real good way to do it, if you ask me. I gotta say, that's pretty sight in it. 9RX there with a John Deere S780 combine. Speaking of combines, by the way, we got $1.8 million. So if you folks have any suggestions for combines you think we should demo here, just let me know and we'll see what's here. It will, I don't know, break out the Fendt Ideal 10T again or something, or try something red. Nasty. I don't know, what other combines do I have? Let's just go peruse the shop here a minute while we're waiting for this to unload. Red combines. Ooh. Puke green combines. Got a yellow Lexion. What size Lexion is this? This is a 760 Lexion. It's not horrible looking, I guess. Looks like it's got a bunch of the European warning stickers on it. European model from the looks of it. We got a Kloss Lexion 795. Yeah, it's got some interesting colors. I'll have to say, I don't know, everyone, if I was to get a Lexion combine, I kind of like this color scheme as opposed to, this color scheme, to be honest. I don't know, that green with the dark gray on it, that looks kind of good if you ask me. Anyway, where are we at here? Combines, yeah, we got some red ones. Ooh, nasty. Orange one. It's even nastier. Another yellow one. Yellow one with tracks. 740. One with no pitcher. What else we got here? The Ideal 10T, some gleaners, and a whole slug of John Deere. So, looks good, doesn't it? Yes. Okay, anyway, back to harvesting. Enough gabbering on. Let's get going. We got corn harvest here. If we can finish this episode, get this moving. I wonder if we might just be able to. we'll see what's happening. I'm not sure how many episodes I'm going to stretch this harvest into. We'll find out here. We got quite a few fields to harvest, everyone, so to be honest, it might be a week's worth of harvest episodes. I don't know. I'm not sure if it's going to last that long or not. We'll just kind of roll with it, see how long it takes. I'm not going to try to be, too quick about it here. Like I said, it's going to be the last harvest on the map, so we're going to kind of enjoy it, so to speak. Hopefully, I'm going to have fun with it. Hopefully, folks enjoy watching the videos as I have fun with it. If not, I don't go back and watch the previous videos, maybe. Don't forget, too, everyone, if you'd like to follow us along on the live streams as well, make sure you follow myself over on Twitch there. Again, RDAllen on Twitch. That's where you can find the multiplayer live streams, by the way. We've also done a couple on the Millennial Farmer map here. I should probably do like a harvest. I think we'll plan on that. Sometime this week, everyone. I'm not sure when. Yeah, we'll have to figure that out. Sometime this week, everyone, let's plan on doing a harvest live stream on this map. I think that'd be a good way to wrap it up. We did a couple other live streams there as well on the map already, so harvest live stream seems like a good way to kind of wrap it up, so to speak. At least as far as live streams go, anyway. Don't forget, too, everyone, if you'd like to join us on the multiplayer servers, that information also is down below in the description there. Anyone is welcome to join as long as you can play nicely, follow the rules. And we are still on Central Germany here yet on Server 3, also Pleasant Valley on Server 2. And we're finally, at least on Server 3 there in Central Germany, getting to the point where we're getting some larger equipment there. Definitely some slightly questionably colored equipment, but we're definitely running some of the larger equipment finally. Some bigger combines, 60-foot headers. Typically, we don't do a whole lot with grain carts on the multiplayer. Sometimes we do, but usually BCG truck, cat truck, trucks in general are usually our go-to tool for that. Get a couple people running combines and trucks there. Like I said, it works out pretty good usually. Oh, I gotta say again, everyone, GPS mod makes this much more enjoyable in my opinion. Oh boy, missed a spot. Oh boy. Okay, back it up. I don't want to have Mathos yelling at us now. We gotta go clean that up there. That's more than 1 or 2 stalks too. So that's that's the profits right there. Okay, back to the outside view. Oh, and we're almost full too. Okay. You know what? We might just oh, grain cart's over there. Okay. Maybe we'll drive the combine to the grain cart. Sounds easier to me. Seeing as how we got our pipe over crop anyway. Okay, we'll read some comments here a moment before we wrap this episode up here. Wow, let's get close to wrapping it up already. Wow, this, like I say, goes faster when you're having fun, right? And harvest is always fun. Jim was saying, great videos always. Keep up the great work. You need to get rid of that blue jet applicator mod. I've never had much luck with this mod for applying liquid fertilizer because it constantly skips areas. Yes, I've noticed that. It definitely is skipping that. I think I got I sold it. I don't know that I got rid of the mod out of my folder. I should probably do that yet. It says the Demco applicators are so much better. Looks like Black Sheep Modding has their John Deere X20 Batwing mower now available on the Giants Mod Hub. Ooh, check that out. He also says Sid Modding has released another update for the John Deere 7R, 8R Series 2020 tractors. Yes, I do remember seeing something about that on the 2020s. Something with the European version. I think they improved the steering ability of the 8RX or something like that. And that will be coming out for the US version at some point as well. I think that's was something along those lines. Dana was saying, awesome video. Keep up the awesome work. Well, hey, thank you very much for that. Oh, I don't know. We might not quite finish the field here this episode. I mean, I guess we could make a long episode and finish it, but it might get a little long, too. I mean, we're moving right along here, but got, what, about 6 minutes left for this episode, so I don't know if we can quite finish this much in 6 episodes. We'll see once here. Just Stuff Wolf was saying, I see your videos on your tractor in real life. If you had a red tractor, you wouldn't have electrical problems? Yes, you wouldn't have it because you'd just be sitting in the shed. Takes care of the electrical problems that way, right? Farmer Johnson was saying, love the 4940. Great video as always. Hey, thank you very much for that. Yes, the 4940 John Deere sprayer there. Definitely great looking mod. That's from Custom Modding, by the way. On the official mod hub. Assuming that's available for the consoles as well, I would assume. Not 100% sure on that one. 13 Dixie Fried was saying the proper saying, if it ain't red, leave it in the shed. No. Come on now, there, 13 Dixie Fried. Everyone knows the proper saying for that is, if it's red, leave it in the shed. We got to get the saying right now here. Killen was saying with the section control on the John Deere, I'm almost wondering if they took it off so it'll work for everyone for the time being and then fix it with another update. Yeah, I'm not sure on that one there, Killen. Actually, someone was telling me the section control is actually on there and works yet. I'm not sure how that's possible because as far as I know, I downloaded the most recent version from the Farming Simulator mod hub. I downloaded what they said was the fixed updated version. And per the fix, they said they fixed a bug with the section control mod, which, yeah, like I said, there does not appear to be any section control on that. So my assumption for the bug fix was they must have removed section control. Fix the bug, right? Got a bug, just remove it. That takes care of that problem. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Row of shame. Row of shame there. Wasn't quite straight with my my line over there, was I? Oh, well. We'll just leave it, right? I can hear Mathos muttering. Oh, boy. Another one single stock. Yep, Mathos is going to be muttering already. Oh, better go back and get that. Let's see, 6 off. Diesel Rage was saying Courseplay must think the percent sign is the 2 zeros behind the 1. 1% equals 100. I don't know, something there, 6 Diesel Rage. Yeah, Courseplay. I don't know, you gotta shake your head sometimes and scratch your head and wonder what in the world. Okay, we'll make Mathos happier. We'll get the 1 stock. For those of you who don't know who Mathos is, well, let's see what's here. He's a person that plays on the multiplayer servers there. And let's just say he does not like seeing missing stalks in the field. Or missing spots. Oh well, I guess that would stay there. Well, like 7, I don't think we're going to quite finish this. Well, actually, you know what? Shall we finish it? We're going to be close, everyone. We might be a couple minutes over. I think about 2 more passes here. We are about full. We're going to have to load here real quick, but... Okay, auto stop is not quite stopping us quick enough, is it? Oh, well. Let's grab the grain cart here. Oh, that might be more than 2 passes. A couple smaller passes here. We're going to try to finish this. Oh, the grain cart's going to be about full, too, isn't it? Oh, boy. Well, that's a good thing, isn't it? Got 1,600 bushels in there so far. We figured out how big this field is here. No, was it this one that showed field size? Field 1. Now, maybe it's a go to. Is it this one, maybe? Field 1. Yes, field 1. 3.81 Is that hectares? Oh, that's in hectares. What the heck is hectare in acres? I don't know. Well, it's 3.81 hectares. What is that? Oh, let's see. I think we can find a calculator for this somewhere here. A minute. Where's the button on my iPad here? We're going to see if we can calculate that here just a minute while we're continuing to harvest. So if we do 3.81. Oh, come on now. You know, it's what the old internet says that is. That is 9.4 acres. So just shy of 10 acres here on this field. Okay, and the formula for that is hectares to acres is 2.47. So about 2.5. So for every hectare, you have 2.5 acres. Hectare, is that a European number or something? It must be. Not something we use around here that I've ever heard. Yes, I see down below. It says metric calculation for acres. Really? Okay. Should have known. Well, if that's the case there, then once we're done harvesting here, if that grain cart will hold it all, we can just divide that number in the grain cart by about 10. Won't be quite 100% right, but that'll get us pretty close. And figure out what our actual yield on this field was then. I was assuming this number's right. I don't know how... I'm not sure how they generate that number here, everyone. Not sure on that. Thing to remember, too, is that actually taking the whole area that's purchased, or is it actually the field? Because obviously this field here probably has, there's quite a bit more land with this field. That says 12.10 acres. Okay, so that's got to be pretty close to being right then, everyone, because here it says 12.10 acres were being purchased. Per the calculation from Global Company, we got about 9.4, so that's definitely a different number. So I'm assuming Global Company is actually calculating the actual field. But you would think it would have to, because if it's calculating your seed and usage and stuff like that, you'd want the actual field, not the surrounding area around it. That wouldn't do you any good. Like one stalk of withered corn over there. And we are finished. There we go. Corn is still coming in the tank yet. And that is it. Okay, turning off the combine. Let's go put that pipe out, unload the last little bit. And like I said, we'll wrap this episode up here. Actually, that is going to be about full, isn't it? We're going to fit? I think that was the answer was no. So 2,050 bushels here, plus what do we got in here? Another 188. You know, real quick, everyone, let's do that here. Do some quick math. Come on, calculator. Let's open up here. So 2,050 plus, what do we got? 100. Pull that 189. Is 2,239 bushels. Divided by 9.5 acres. And we got, we got ourselves a pretty good yield here. I went 235 bushels an acre. Not bad. Not bad. I think we do pretty good at growing corn here, don't we? That's, still don't get where the combine is getting that number from. It says 211 when we're harvesting. That's nowhere close to the number we got. Anyway, on that note, we're going to wrap it up here. If folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, thanks for watching, and, well, hell, harvest next time.